Remember that summer a few years ago? Dad wasn't feeling well at that time. I went to the clinic to prescribe stomach medicine. Then I bought some red dates from the market, boiled water to nourish the stomach, and then I was left with this monumental task. I may be reluctant, but he is also a father after all. It's not going to be easy for me if he messes up. You can only pass the time while boiling. As a result, Arvin came to me to play. You can see the red dates in the bag. Rejoice at once. Said he'd seen it before. Soft and sweet taste. Let me give him a few whole ones to taste. I wasn't in the mood, but listen to him bragging so much. I also tasted too. Yeah, the taste is pretty good. After, we ate back and forth one by one for half the afternoon. I didn't realize it was wrong until I finally caught him out. This seems to be my father's medicine. If Dad wakes up later, don't burn me. Arvin also saw my concern. Then he calmly said it was okay. I have something like this at home. Just take it and make it up. No, I'll give you 2 more caddies. When you hear this, you can't care about anything else. I followed this calf and went back to carry a bag. Although it doesn't look good, but it should be about the same. Later in the evening, my father woke up. He looked at the bowl of yellow spring soup I had made, also full of relief. Go up and dry a bowl. I didn't find any clues except for the bitter points. This time my heart can finally hang. But then in the middle of the night, I am still. Dad's room woke up with a muffled explosion. He thought it was a war. Just got out of the house. I saw my father take a lunge past me. This was followed by the roar of tractors. Still in the air. There's a suffocating smell left. I surpassed my father. I actually pulled the bed, which I didn't think about. Dad is broken. Arrived later. He must have been busy all night. A dozen times in a row. The toilet-thatched hut is almost open to him. It took a night to get better. Fortunately, he didn't suspect me in the end. Dad just thought his stomach was serious again. So let me increase the dose for him. What are you going to do today? Attend the second uncle's housewarming dinner. The chain cannot be dropped in critical occasions. So I can only nod and agree. At that time, how could I have thought that it was a problem with medicinal materials? The time is coming, it's night. After Dad drank a bowlful of fortified croton soup, just set off, and I had this feeling. Bad things will happen, but I can't tell you which link you are. At the banquet, a group of uncles sat around the yard, celebrating my second uncle's new house move. Dude, you just finished building a house. The flowers at the back are small or big. You can go to the Rest Assured World on Douyin wallet to have a look. Open Douyin. Enter the wallet point on the My Interface. Loan time. Interest only. Other expenses are repaid upon loan. Just pay the bonus back. The second uncle is also laughing and playing around. Only Dad is sitting in the seat. The face is deformed. Finally, I couldn't help but ask my uncle, where is the thatched hut? Since the new house is a modern small mansion, Uncle is busy entertaining guests. It's not good to take Dad there. Say it's on the second floor of the house. This is a skill for my father. Released environment, just when the uncles are having a good time chatting. This explosion can be described as earth-shattering. As a result, the deposit looks like I copied it. Isn't it that much? A lump of things was directly sealed on the table. Good guy, a dizzy old man. I thought the sticky bean buns were served first. The villagers were stunned. I have lived most of my life and have never seen Baexiong banquet. Looking sideways. Just one. Something like a meteor streaked straight across the sky. Wow, it's Xiangsheng. Everyone hasn't reacted yet. Then there were a few more booms from the back room. This time, even the second uncle's newly bought big bed all burst out of the window. That's really creepy. There are already a few timid old men at the scene. I was scared away. Only the second uncle thought at this time, what troops did you wait for? He hurriedly rushed to the second floor and carefully opened the door. The result was petrochemical on the spot. The original pink and white walls are now resplendent. I'm watching my dad get nervous, still lying on the ground trembling slightly. Anyone who has experience with my father now knows. This is going to be big, but my second uncle is still young. In horror, just hear another crash. Freshly installed ceiling, directly shot down by my father's anti-aircraft gun. That's 5 meters. The incoming moonlight shines all over the room. The second uncle slammed the door shut. I'm about to collapse against the door, crying and saying I BB. Are you going to blow up my house? Dad doesn't smell it. Until they ran out of ammunition. The villagers contacted the rescue team. Take off my father and the crying uncle brought the car with him. Afterwards, it was found in the hospital. It's caused by eating too much croton. Dad just remembered me who was making medicine. I just want to say that mistakes are followed by destruction of crime tools. Otherwise, I will be forced to eat 2 bowls of croton porridge. It doesn't feel good to live in the toilet for 3 days in a row.